Delaware County's only live television newscast from Ball State University's Unified Media Newsroom. You're watching NewsLink Indiana Midday.
Welcome to NewsLink Indiana Midday. I'm Ransom True. The community of Stockton, California is honoring the 4 victims of a shooting at a child's birthday party Saturday. Anahita Jaffrey has more.
Candles, flowers, and joining in prayer.
Lord, our land needs a healing right now.
Less than 24 hours after a mass shooting claimed the lives of 4 and left 11 others hurt.
I just saw a lot of hurt. I saw a lot of pain, but I also saw a lot of togetherness with the community.
Faith in the Valley, a grassroots organization, put together this community vigil, advocating for change, saying it starts now.
I just hope that this vigil is one of the starting points for people to actually wake up, to get involved as we did today, as the people that spoke, and just holding our people to their words today.
The heartbroken community in Stockton coming together to spread love.
We have an obligation to understand each other and to find a path forward that is constructive and will help diffuse the anger and violence in the city.
Before it happens to someone else.
I've been shot before when I was a child, when I was 18 years old, and it was a traumatic event for me, just living with that pain and anger and not knowing how to cope with it. But now that's all I could kind of relate.
I bear witness to the oneness of God.
One speaker, born and raised in Stockton and involved in working with victims of gun violence.
It's gut-wrenching, the loss of life anytime, but especially when it's young people that are involved.
Standing in the crowd, the Stockton Unified Superintendent shared a devastating detail. One of the children killed was a district student and their parent, a teacher.
I got choked up when I spoke to her today, then I had to pull myself together because I needed to be strong for her. Obviously, children are what we care about, and so it's really hard for us, but we also believe in being strong for those that need it at the most.
Getting a smartphone at a younger age could put children at a higher risk of health complications. That's the finding of a new study published in the journal Pediatrics today. It looks at more than 10,000 12-year-olds. The study indicates kids who get phones at a young age are more likely to face obesity, depression, and insufficient sleep. Many experts suggest parents hold off on giving their children phones until they're older. If you're headed home from your holiday weekend today, you might want to check the weather forecast first. Mother Nature could disappoint some travelers who waited out yesterday's traffic and snow. Amy Kiley reports, as one winter storm system departs, another is on its heels.
Winter weather continues to hinder travelers coming back from their Thanksgiving destinations. Forecasters say a new storm system is taking shape today in the Mid-South, near where Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas meet. They predict snow in much of the northeastern U.S. this week and heavy rain south of there. This system follows a previous one that snarled travel over the weekend.
Winter weather can always be impactful, but this is definitely one for the books for sure.
Indiana police say 45 vehicles were in this pileup Saturday with no major injuries. Delta says no one was hurt when this plane slid off an Iowa runway yesterday. FlightAware reports roughly 12,000 delays and 1,000 U.S. cancellations yesterday. It says Chicago's O'Hare Airport was the hardest hit.
We were pushed back because it was delayed for a couple of hours. Then we were able to get another flight. That one was delayed like another 30 minutes to an hour.
FlightAware says the busiest airport in the world racked up delays too.
The concern is that the flight would be canceled. If it's delayed, we've got some family here who's on standby to come back and pick us up. So we'll see how it goes.
That's even though it's in Atlanta, which did not get snow.
The aviation system is really interconnected, and it can have a domino effect. So you can be outrightly impacted even without being in that area that's seeing weather.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
Let's take a look at today's NewsLink Indiana weather. These are the conditions right now. It's 27 degrees under cloudy skies. Expect winds up to 7 miles per hour and possibly more snow today with a high of 31. Things will stay the same in the 7-day forecast. Temperatures will be in the high 20s to low 30s during the day and drop to the low 20s to the 10s at night. The White House is opening its doors once again, just in time for the holidays. Hundreds of volunteers spent time over the Thanksgiving holiday putting decorations up throughout the White House. The White House says the decorations in each room are designed and curated under the direction of the First Lady Melania Trump. The decorations include a White House made of gingerbread and 51 trees throughout the residence. That includes the official Christmas tree, which is from a farm in Sidney, Michigan. Public tours start back up Tuesday. In August of this year, PBS had billions of dollars taken away from their funding. Now Bob Ross Incorporated is stepping in to help out. NewsLink Indiana's Aidan Murray spoke with the president of the company to paint us a better picture.
With the stroke of a blue button-up, a dash of paint, and finished with a big brown afro, Bob Ross appeared on televisions across the U.S. in 1983. Through his work, Ross hoped to provide joy and creativity to anyone who tuned in.
And talk to my friends at American Public Television, and I said, you know, what if? Like, what if? You know, like, what would be a significant amount of money to help for the longest period of time?
Earlier this year, President Donald Trump announced he would rescind funding for PBS. Now, in partnership with Bonham's auction house, Bob Ross Inc. has donated 30 paintings to help fund PBS and other companies like American Public Television.
Really, really a proud moment. Honestly, it was very proud. And I have to tell you, Bob would have probably come up with this idea if he were here.
Ross filmed a few seasons of his show at the Lucius L. Ball House in Muncie before moving to Studio B in the basement of the Edmund F. Ball Communications Building.
Muncie was like his second home. He loved Muncie. He loved Muncie.
The Create channel broadcasts a multitude of creative and educational content. Their hope is to honor Ross and his mission of making art accessible to everyone. In Muncie, Aidan Murray, NewsLink, Indiana.
The remaining 27 paintings will be auctioned off throughout 2026. Information about the auctions can be found at bonhams.com. And that's your NewsLink webcast for today. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to join us tonight at 6:57 on Ball State PBS. And for news anywhere, anytime, go to cardinalmediabsu.com.